Mr. Mitch Steenrod.
How do you do it, Mike? I do not know that. We are interviewing after this for the president of the chamber, if anybody's interested or have anybody that would like to apply. Welcome. Good evening. I'm Mitch Steenrod. I'm chair of the Knoxville Chamber, and it is a pleasure and privilege to have all of you here tonight. What a showing. Thank you so much for attending on this beautiful Friday night in May. This is the 9th annual Pinnacle Awards hosted by the Chamber. This event has developed a reputation for being a celebration of business in this area. And we are excited that you're here, and we thank you for joining us tonight. All of you make up the fabric of our community. We all realize it, and we could not thank you enough. 64 Pinnacle Awards have been presented to businesses or business people since 2005. The awards are easy to recognize as you visit the reception areas and lobbies of some of our businesses around town. They are prominent, they're displayed, and award winners are proud to receive a Pinnacle Award. They serve as an emblem for excellence. Many of those past winners are here tonight. We're thrilled that they're here. We would be remiss if we did not recognize those past winners that are here this evening with us. Let me read a list of those, and when I do, if the representatives of those businesses would please stand so we can properly recognize all of you. All Occasion Party Rentals. Terry, I assume you and your team are here tonight. Aquachem, David Gensterbloom, I think you're here. I need you to stand, David. Come on. You're a big man. Let's go. Way to go. Bandit Lights, Michael Strickland. Cellular Sales, Dane Schism's team. Covenant Health, I'm endeared to Covenant Health. Covenant Health folks here tonight. Need you to stand, come on. You gotta stand up. ES&H, are the ES&H folks here?
Yep.
This is Bill Garibay, thank you, Bill. First Tennessee, great institution in Tennessee. There they are back there. The Knoxville News Sentinel. I'm not very familiar with that paper right now. Knoxville News Sentinel, are you here tonight? Oak Ridge National Laboratories, Oak Ridge National Lab here tonight. There's Tom, thank you, Tom. Partners Development, I saw Randy here. Somebody else, there's Partners Development in the back, thank you, Randy. Pershing, Yoekling and Associates, Ed Pershing and his team, are they here tonight? Thank you for being here tonight, and on behalf of Pilot Flying J, I'd like to thank you for the support that all of you have shown us in the last couple of weeks. Thank you so much. Prestige Cleaners, I saw Eddie Manis here, who's going to go back to work finally and run that business. Good to see you, Eddie. Radio Systems Corporation, Randy Boyd's team. Hopefully somebody's here tonight from Radio Systems. Sword and Shield Enterprise Security, great company. They've helped us out a lot in the past. So Sword and Shield, thanks for being here tonight. U.S. Cellular, Tom Catani and his team do a great job in this community representing that company, and thanks for being here. And UT Patel, they have done a phenomenal job being a part of the Oak Ridge area, and thank you for being here. When you're recognized by a group of your peers, the recognition seems more meaningful and authentic. And that is why the judging committees for the Pinnacle Awards are done by the Chamber Board and its directors. It is due to this group's tireless work that we are able to recognize tonight's finalists and winners, and we have some good ones on task tonight to talk about. I'd like to ask the members of the Chamber Board, who I have a privilege and honor of serving with, to please stand tonight so we can recognize all of you. I thank all of you for your service and your duties throughout this past year. I'm not looking forward to moving on. I think Mike Edwards is looking forward to me moving on, but I do wrap this up in June. So I appreciate all the support and the effort that all of you have given me. It is important as a business community that we take some time to celebrate success. Too often that success is taken for granted. In addition to tonight's honorees, we have some additional success stories that deserve to be toasted. Each year, the Knoxville Chamber nominates qualifying past Pinnacle Award winners for the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Blue Ribbon Small Business Awards. These successful small businesses represent the 100 best American businesses. That's according to the U.S. Chamber. And our community had six out of 100 winners this year. They included Always More Janitorial Service, Analysis Measurement Services Corporation, Knoxville Comprehensive Breast Center, Partners Development, Prestige Cleaners, who knows what they'll win with Eddie back, and the Trust Company of Knoxville. We'd like to congratulate all of these businesses on some outstanding accomplishments and their recognition across the country. We also have a reason to celebrate the business community at large. The Knoxville area economy continues to make great strides. In November, we were named by the Brookings Institution as one of the 3 cities In fact, today, Alcoa, congratulations to that company for announcing a $275 million expansion in this area, and we thank them for that. Several more have been announced since November, with Access America Transport, Tomcat USA, Answer Financial, Delconca, and Provision Health Alliance, all adding jobs and most making capital investments in Innovation Valley. I'm going to go off script here a little bit. When I went out to ADT for that great announcement that they had about expanding their call center, they had senior executive levels that were from that company that came in for that announcement, and they could not talk enough about how great it was to do business in this area. The caliber of the people, the dedication of the people, and the support of the business community, and all of you need to be congratulated for that, and thank you for that. Innovation Valley, the regional economic development initiative managed by the Knoxville Chamber's economic development staff, just celebrated the conclusion of its 5-year strategic plan and significant initiatives, not just a plan. Numbers were strong. We generated 10,300 new jobs. More than $1.1 billion in capital investment went into this area, and a 10% increase in the average wage during that 5-year period of time. In February, the Board of Innovation Valley unveiled Blueprint 2.0. It's the next version of the region's economic initiatives that enterprise will conduct. They are currently in the fundraising stage. If anybody has a check, we'll take that in the back as well. I'd encourage you to see Rhonda Rice, Doug Lawyer, and Michelle Kiley tonight, so you can learn more about how to invest in Innovation Valley Blueprint 2.0. Now it is indeed a pleasure to introduce BB&T. BB&T has been a huge supporter of Pilot Flying J, as they've been a huge supporter of many of your businesses in the Knoxville market. They've been a fundamental contributor to the success of the Pinnacle Business Awards since 2009. As the presenting sponsor, the company makes it possible for us to get together tonight and celebrate business. BB&T Corporation, headquartered in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, is among the nation's top financial institutions. They built on a tradition of excellence in community banking and stretches back to 1872. BB&T offers clients a complete range of financial services, including banking, lending, insurance, trust, and wealth management solutions. At this time, I'd like to introduce my friend Missy Wallen to come up and say a few words on behalf of BB&T.
All of us appreciate people who make our lives better. The men and women recognized here tonight make our lives better. They make a lot of people's lives better. Good evening. I'm Missy Wallen, President of BB&T of Tennessee, which is delighted to be the sponsor of tonight's Pinnacle Awards. Tonight's honorees, the nominated and the winners, are helping to build our economy. They're employing people. They're bringing new ideas, initiatives, services, and benefits to their customers. Their work is changing other people's lives, and theirs as well. They are builders, just like I'm confident is each person in this room. So on behalf of every BB&T employee, I congratulate everyone whose names are in tonight's program and everyone involved with this event. I also want to thank each of you for being here. Your presence speaks of your interest and involvement in building our economy. Your presence makes a statement about our future together. Thank you and enjoy a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Missy, for your time tonight and the sponsorship of BB&T. We truly appreciate that. Enjoy your dinner, and we'll begin with the show in a little bit. Thank you.
From WBIR-TV, Robin Wilhoit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is such an honor for me to be with you tonight. It's hard to believe that this is my 7th year of emceeing this event, and each year gets better and better. I am humbled to be a part of this crowd, a crowd of businesses' top leaders who contribute so very much to our community and help drive this region's economic growth. As I hope most of you know, the Knoxville Chamber set out back in 2010 to make Knoxville America's best business address, armed with a strategic plan and a mission of driving regional economic prosperity. The Chamber staff has worked diligently toward that goal. Recent national rankings have indicated their work has not been in vain. Just listen to a few of the accolades Knoxville received over this past year. You will be impressed. Named 8th fastest growing city by Business Facilities magazine. 10th for economic growth potential, also by Business Facilities magazine. Named 6th best city for jobs by Forbes. And CNN Money named Knoxville the 8th fastest growing city in the United States. Are you not proud to call Knoxville home? I certainly am. While we are headed in the right direction, in order for us to reach this lofty goal of becoming America's best business address, it's certainly going to require us to have diverse businesses of all sizes, operating at an exceptional level. That is exactly why we are gathered here tonight, to recognize businesses and business people who are setting the standard, who are recognized for being excellent in whatever it is that they do. We will be recognizing 7 businesses and 2 business people this evening with awards. It may sound cliche, but while only 9 winners will be recognized tonight, simply being named a finalist truly is an achievement. There were more than 200 nominations submitted for this year's Pinnacle Awards. The Chamber's Board of Directors, no doubt, they had a very difficult time narrowing down to 24 finalists in the room tonight. Now, before we proceed to the awards portion of the program, we would like to recognize once again the sponsors of tonight's event. Tonight certainly would not be possible without the strong corporate support and assistance of many of Knoxville's greatest companies. We would like to recognize a few of them this evening, our event sponsors: BB&T, Energy Solutions, Provision Center for Proton Therapy, the Greater Knoxville Business Journal, News Talk 98.7, Bandit Lights, and Sound Ventures. Let's give them a big round of applause. They so deserve it. And of course, the Chamber would also like to recognize Bluegill Creative, the official software provider for the Pinnacle Awards. Bluegill's Show of Hands software system shows all the nomination, application, and judging processes, all to be managed online. So thank you to Bluegill for providing this service. They deserve a round of applause as well. And finally, thank you. Thank you for your support of the 2013 Pinnacle Business Awards. And with that, let's go ahead and get to the awards. The first category of the night is the Impact Award, which is presented to a non-charitable business that displays a commitment to making East Tennessee a better place to live through the development and support of community projects and programs. This award is presented by Aquachem, and David Ginsterbloom, President and CEO, will be joining me on the stage to make the presentation. Now, past winners of this award include First Tennessee, Pilot Flying J, Knoxville News Sentinel, Goodies, Food City, U.S. Cellular, Covenant Health, and Green Mountain Coffee Roasters. Our first finalist, Moe's Southwest Grill. Moe's is providing a small business, or proving a small business can make a huge impact on the community by supporting several schools and organizations. They have supported Big Brothers Big Sisters for more than 5 years, providing in excess of $14,000 in goods, services, and monetary donations last year alone. They are also engaged in fundraising activities for area schools with PTAs, high school athletics, student organizations, various youth-oriented organizations, and food banks. Moe's employees are also quick to roll up their sleeves working on projects such as One Home, Many Hands, Labor of Love, Bowl for Kids' Sake, and Toys for Tots. Our next finalist, Prestige Cleaners. Prestige Cleaners is an active participant and supporter of so many programs, including efforts such as cleaning more than 100,000 coats free of charge for the Coats for the Cold program for the last 13 years, and developing Project Classroom, a year-round fundraising program to support Knox County schools. But no program is more important to Prestige than Honor Air Knoxville. Established by the company in 2007 to honor the World War II and Korean War veterans of East Tennessee. Today, the organization has taken 14 flights, 1,500 veterans, and hundreds of volunteers to Washington, D.C. for a day-long trip at no cost to the veterans to visit the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, the World War II, Vietnam, and Korean War memorials, and the Marine, Navy, and Air Force memorials. Our next finalist, Radio Systems Corporation. Radio Systems' most visible contribution to our community has been the creation and funding of 6 dog parks throughout Knox County. The company has donated $100,000 a year since 2009 for the construction of parks and improving the quality of life for many residents and man's best friend, dogs. However, there is a long list of other community-related projects the company is involved in, including the Morris Animal Foundation, Young Williams Animal Center, and the John and Ann Tickle Small Animal Hospital at the University of Tennessee. The company, along with founder and CEO Randy Boyd, is also passionate about education initiatives, providing monetary and staff-supported programs such as Knox Achieves, Tennessee Achieves, and robotics team at the L&N STEM Academy. And our winner tonight is Radio Systems Corporation. Now, this is the second Pinnacle Award won by Radio Systems. The company was honored with the Innovator Award back in 2006. Radio Systems and its associates have regularly contributed more than $500,000 in countless volunteer hours each year to help make our community a better place. While animal welfare causes are central to its core mission, The company's engagement in education initiatives has been significant. In 2008, Radio Systems helped launch Knox Achieves to help increase the number of Knox County students who progress on to receive a college education. That program was so successful for Knox County, it expanded statewide into Tennessee Achieves. Students from 23 of the state's 95 counties have been offered the opportunity to attend college at no cost to them because of that program. Beyond financial support, Radio Systems Associates are deeply entrenched with its various outreach projects, providing leadership, staffing, and mentoring to the various projects as volunteers. Here to accept the award on behalf of Radio Systems, Director of Marketing, Jason Hart.
I'd just like to say thank you to the Chamber of Commerce and BB&T. We're very honored to win the award, and also thank you for a wonderful evening here and the dinner out. My wife and I have 5 children, so this is a rare occasion for us. So I may be up here a while. I also want to say thank you and congratulations to Moe's and Prestige Cleaners for their work in the community. I don't know how many people know much about Radio Systems, but we're a very competitive company, so we don't like to lose a lot. But we were talking today, and if there's any award we're going to lose, this would be one that would be honored to lose, because it's really about the community and making a winner out of East Tennessee and making it a better place to live. So we're just honored to be one part of everybody that's doing things here. So whether it's companies and individuals, we're one aspect making this a great place to live, and we're just happy to be part of that. So I do want to make 2 thank yous quickly. One is thank you to the senior team at Radio Systems. That's made it part of our culture to give back to the community. One of our key values is built to last, and that's for associates, our company, and then the communities in which we live. And it really goes back to how much we give back to make it a better place. So they've really set the path for us to do it. And finally, most importantly, I want to thank all the associates at Radio Systems, because their passion and dedication and energy is what makes it work. And there's a group back there in our philanthropy group, and I would name names, but I'll leave somebody out. So I'll just say we have roughly 600 associates across the world, and they're all dedicated to making the communities in which they live a better place, and it's really inspired to be part of that. So I want to thank them most of all. Again, thank you to Chamber of Commerce and BB&T, and we're very honored to receive this award.
The next award we will be presenting is the Innovator Award, sponsored by Pershing Yoakley & Associates. And I'd like to ask Tom Ballard of Pershing Yoakley & Associates to join me on the stage to make the presentation. Knoxville is, of course, the heart of the Innovation Valley. Our area is fortunate to be able to capitalize on the amazing science and research happening, of course, at the University of Tennessee and in Oak Ridge. These intellectual endeavors feed business here and make Knoxville a truly unique place to live and to work. With that in mind, it is only fitting that we honor businesses that capitalize on our region's innovative spirit. The Innovator Award is given to a business that has developed a new technology, innovative product or service, or applied a business system or service in an innovative way. These companies are helping to make the Innovation Valley a recognized location for new technologies and new ways of thinking. Past winners of this award are CTI Molecular Imaging, Radio Systems, NukeSafe, Molecular Pathology Laboratory Network, UT Battelle, Sharp Companies, TrackLock, and Aquachem. The 2013 finalists are Cadre 5, a full-service digital technology and design firm founded in 1999 that solves its clients' problems by creating innovative technology solutions. The company's Artemis Forensic software has provided law enforcement agencies with a dynamic tool for catching child pornographers. They've also developed G2, a state-of-the-art program management information system designed to handle the National Nuclear Security Administration's Global Threat Reduction Initiative. Our next finalist, LED North America. The commercial lighting provider is a great example of how Oak Ridge National Laboratory's technology transfer program can truly impact private industry. Utilizing a graphite foam developed by Dr. James Cleet,
a senior research staff member in ORNL's Advanced Carbon Materials Group, LED North America has increased the lifespan of LED lighting by using the foam, which is a superconductor of heat, to lower the temperature of the LEDs. The small, lightweight LED module they have created uses 74% less wattage than traditional fixtures and weighs only 7 pounds, compared to other LED high bay fixtures that weigh 3 to 4 times more. Our third finalist, Wampler's Farm Sausage Company Incorporated. This company has come a long way since its humble beginnings as Wampler's Slaughterhouse back in 1937. Wampler's has set an aggressive goal of operating its sausage plant off the grid and to have a negative carbon footprint. They are the first company in the world to install the proton power cellulose to hydrogen power system, which converts biomass into syngas, which will power natural gas generators. They have also done 2 separate solar PV system installations, a smaller one back in 2009 and a larger installation in 2011 that covers 5 acres and more than 2,000 solar panels. And our winner tonight is Wampler's Farm Sausage Company. Under the leadership of Ted Wampler Jr., the grandson of Riley Wampler, the founder of Wampler's Slaughterhouse back in 1937, Wampler's Farm Sausage Company is aggressively committed to sustainable business practices and taking care of the environment. Inspired initially by a small 30-kilowatt solar installation project in 2009, the company's green team started to look for more ways to go green with their company. The company's recycling project has lowered its MSW landfill contribution by 80% from the baseline, even as the company has grown. They have initiated several water projects that have allowed them to use less water and create less wastewater. Following a much larger solar installation back in 2011, the company decided to employ an innovative, renewable, and highly efficient biomass technology that will fully power the company off the grid. It all goes well with the installation of the proton power cellulose to hydrogen power system, and it will prove to not just be a game changer for Wampler's, but a planet changer for the rest of the world. Here to accept the award is Ted Wampler Jr., president of Wampler's Farm Sausage Company.
I feel like I've worked hard for a long time to get to hug her. What a great deal. On behalf of the Wampler Sausage Company Board of Directors, officers, and employees, long-term employees and managers, we are so honored and humbled to get this award. There's a few people I really need to thank or say thank you to, and of course that starts with Martin Flannery, and he's here with us tonight. Martin is a young guy who looked into how do we save the planet in our business, and that's what got it all started. Martin introduced or got with Harvey Abulata, and that's when things really took off. Harvey Abulata is the president of Aries Energy, and he guided us through all kinds of, you've guided us through a lot, Harvey. And so that's what got our solar projects going. And then, we worked on all kinds of grants. I've got to thank my wife, Sherry, and Mary Schaefer Gill, who wrote all kinds of grants for us, all kinds of stuff that I was not capable of doing, they did. And then, of course, you got to come back to Harvey and Martin, because Harvey introduced us to Sam Weaver and Dan Hensley. And Sam and Dan are the guys with Proton Power Incorporated, and truly, I believe that these guys have invented a technology that's going to grow right here out of East Tennessee and change the world. Talk about economic development, and what was that deal about being about a business-friendly environment in East Tennessee? These guys are going to do it. We're really going to take off. What Microsoft did for California, Proton Power is going to do right here in East Tennessee. Take my word for it. It's amazing what these guys are doing. And So if you're here tonight and you want to get sustainable and you want to turn green, talk to Harvey, Sam, and Dan. And we'd love to have all of you come to our facility and see what's going on. It's truly amazing. I like to go out and stand by the generators. They sound like a jet engine and your clothes shake. They can explain all the really smart stuff about it. I just like to have my clothes shake. It's absolutely amazing. And so I got to tell you that our company, it really did start with humble beginnings. My grandfather worked out in the blistering Tennessee sun to clear the land that the company's own now. And he worked by hand and by horse to clear that land. And so the company was established in 1937. Well, this year, today in 2013, we take that Tennessee sunshine that God puts on our solar panels and the energy that he puts into the plants, and we're turning that into energy independence this year. So it's absolutely amazing. So if Grandpa Wampler could be with us today, and especially tonight, and see what we're doing with the beautiful Tennessee sunshine, I think Grandpa would be right proud. Thank you.
Now, past winners of this award include Construction Plus, Impact Associates, Dayton's Pest Control, Studio 4 Design, AC Entertainment, Partners Development, Sword and Shield Enterprises, and All Occasion Party Rentals. Small businesses make up more than 80% of the Chamber's membership. According to the Small Business Administration, small businesses can be credited with creating 2/3 of new U.S. jobs over the past 15 years. They are no doubt the backbone of our country's economy. The Small Business Excellence Award is presented to a business with 50 or fewer employees that has consistently grown its workforce and revenue and overcome obstacles including access to capital, operational efficiency, control of expenses, customer loyalty, and distribution. And the finalists for the Small Business Excellence Award are Design Innovations Architects Incorporated. Founded in 1989 by Ferris Eve, this firm has grown from a one-person practice to now employing 13. DIA is making its mark on the region with numerous schools, churches, retail and restaurant establishments, medical and office complexes, and adaptive reuse of historic buildings. The firm has seen 18% revenue growth each year since 2008 and has had to relocate its offices twice to accommodate more staff. They can now be found above Mass General Store, one of its signature historic reuse projects. Our next finalist, Management Solutions LLC. Founded in 2002 as a woman-owned small business, Management Solutions offers comprehensive project management and project control services. The company started as a home-based business and now employs 38 staff members. It boasts a 9,000 square foot headquarters and training center here in Knoxville, has a satellite office in Louisville, Kentucky, and has additional on-site staff serving at multiple government sites. The company has grown steadily since 2002 with an average growth per year of 146% and was recognized by the U.S. Small Business Administration as the 2011 National Subcontractor of the Year. Our next finalist, Southern Shores Development, LLC. Established in 2003, Southern Shores provides all types of marine and shoreline projects for the residential, commercial, and municipal markets. Their menu of services include docks, piers, marina development, design and construction, pile driving, dredging, bank stabilization, environmental and geological drilling, and municipal waterfront development. The business has 10 employees, has completed more than 70 residential marine projects, and boasts a commercial client list that includes the University of Tennessee, Buzzy Unisem, Volunteer Marine, and Brunswick Corporation, just to name a few. And tonight's winner is Design Innovations Architects. Satisfied clients are at the core of DIA's success. Over 90% of the company's revenues come from repeat clients. The firm's experienced team of architects, interior designers, and planners provide a full range of master planning, programming, design, and construction administration services. DIA has also developed some specialty services, including acoustic analysis, LEED certification, clean room design for sophisticated electronics, laboratory design, property assessments, and existing building analysis for adaptive reuse. They have undertaken everything from residential projects to 400,000 square foot industrial facilities. Some of DIA's most recent projects include the new Student Health Center at UT, the conversion of the Medical Arts Building to high-end residential units in downtown Knoxville, and the Knoxville Entrepreneur Center on Market Square. And here to accept the award is Ferris Eade, president of DIA.
Obviously, I'm very surprised, and I do very much appreciate the award. I'd like to recognize our team, our staff, who, without them, we are nothing. And everyone knows in architecture, you gotta have a whole team to grow a firm. So again, I really appreciate it, and appreciate my wife and my family putting up with me for many years and late nights, but we are here. So thank you.
Over 4 years ago, the Chamber, through its Innovation Valley initiative, launched the Propel Mentor Protege program for disadvantaged companies to help them develop their businesses and business relationships. The program has been very successful due to the commitment of the mentors who are giving their time and their energy to lend a helping hand and to share some valuable knowledge. There's a list of the companies who are participating as mentors. You're going to find that on page 12 in tonight's program. But many of you are in the room tonight, and we would like you to stand at this time so we can recognize you and say a big thank you. Please stand. Once again, thank you for your commitment. Our next category is the Minority-Owned Business Excellence Award, sponsored by Covenant Health. Well, Larry Kleinman, Covenant Health Executive Vice President of Human Resources, please join me on the stage for the presentation. Now, this award honors a minority-owned business that has produced outstanding business results and growth. Previous winners include Navarro Research and Engineering, Premier Building Maintenance Corporation, NetGain, ES&H Visionary Solutions, Information International Associates, G2 Management and Engineering, H&E Incorporated, and Always More Janitorial Service. This is this year's finalist. CG Services Corporation, founded in 2005 by Gary Johnson, CG Services is dedicated to safely meeting the environmental management, remediation, and waste management needs of the federal government. The company's scientists, engineers, and technicians provide environmentally safety, engineering, and technical support services for the Oak Ridge area, as well as in Portsmouth, Ohio. Our next finalist, ExpoQuip Incorporated, a worldwide distributor of quality replacement parts and components for the construction and mining industries. The company's product line includes engines, transmissions, undercarriage, ground engagement tools, hydraulics, and miscellaneous parts, and covers machinery ranging from 2 tons to 720 tons. The company was founded in 1998 and now employs 10 at its facility on Central Avenue Pike. Our third finalist, Legacy Resource Corporation, a customer-focused, award-winning, employee-centric company established in 2002. Legacy Resource Corporation and its 47 employees provide services in the core areas of security, administrative, and technical support, and facilities management. Initially focused on the nuclear energy sector, the company has now diversified its customer base by partnering with peer companies and pursuing businesses with state agencies. And our winner tonight is ExpoQuip Incorporated. Founded on a philosophy of customer service, quality, and competitive pricing, ExpoQuip has cautiously grown from 1 employee to 10 over the years and serves a global market with employees who can speak 5 different languages. The company is now a well-known distributor of heavy equipment replacement parts, and profits have increased annually. ExpoQuip prides itself on providing local companies with a quality product at a lower price, enabling its customers to lower their operating costs. The company's sales have increased more than 4,000% since its first year in business back in 1998. Here to accept the award is Jorge Sanabria, president of ExpoQuip Incorporated.
Thank you, Robin. Just in case I probably owe something here to be prepared for this. Good evening. As Robin said, my name is Jorge Sanabria, and I am the owner and president of ExpoQuip here in Knoxville. I first would like to thank my good Lord for guiding our business and placing us at this place tonight. I also want to thank the Chamber of Commerce, the Knoxville business community for hosting this award, and that allow us to come together and celebrate our hard work and success. I would also like to congratulate the other nominees. I want to give a special thanks to Patricia Robledo. She's here somewhere. Patricia, where you at? For your nomination to us. Thank you, Patricia. Patricia is with the City of Knoxville. Winning this award is a great honor, not only for me, but for everyone at ExpoQuip. Being recognized as a business of excellence by such a prestigious business community is a tremendous milestone for our company. Being recognized with such an honor would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of every member of ExpoQuip. Every person seated at our table right here tonight plays a vital role in the daily operations, and I thank each and everyone tonight for their talent. At this time, if you allow me, I would like to have my table at ExpoQuip stand up, and I'd like to give them a round of applause. They deserve every bit of it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. ExpoQuip, as Robin was mentioning, is a worldwide distributor of heavy equipment, as well as replacement parts for heavy equipment. We tend to the construction, earth-moving, and mining industries. We currently serve our local, national, and international customers in over 35 countries. We started with just a few, or we're now up to 35, and we're really proud of that. We are very proud to be serving our local, our state, and our federal government agencies. As we continue to grow and expand in our capabilities, we look forward to more opportunities to invest and to give back to the Knoxville community. Thank you once again for nominating ExpoQuip and choosing our company as a minority-owned business of excellence.
The next category recognizes woman-owned businesses. Jeannie Delaney is going to join me on the stage to present this award. The Woman-Owned Business Excellence Award is given to an outstanding East Tennessee woman-owned company that is independently owned, operated, and controlled by a female. The winner is selected based on a demonstrated ability to compete in a non-diverse field. Past winners of this award include Knoxville Comprehensive Breast Center, the Tomato Head, and the Trust Company. This year's finalists are Cannon & Cannon Incorporated. This consulting, engineering, and field surveying firm is celebrating its 17th year in business. The company is focused on 4 practice groups: transportation and public works, municipal services, field surveying, and community development. It also provides construction management support to each group. Cannon & Cannon started out with 3 employees and now has 41 in 2 offices in 2 states. The company's annual revenues have increased more than 3,000% since its founding back in 1996. Our next finalist, Management Solutions, LLC. This company was also a finalist in the Small Business Excellence Award category tonight. It was founded back in 2002 by Misty Mays as a home-based business offering comprehensive project management and project control services. It now employs 38 staff members and boasts a 9,000 square foot headquarters and training center here in Knoxville. Has an additional satellite office in Louisville, Kentucky, and has staff serving on location at multiple government sites. The company has grown steadily with an average growth per year of 146% and was recognized by the U.S. Small Business Administration in 2011 as National Subcontractor of the Year. Our third finalist, the Shelton Group, a marketing and advertising firm with a global client list that includes Toshiba, BASF, and Georgia Pacific, just to name a few. The company was started by Suzanne Shelton when she was only 23 years old with a $2,000 loan from her father. Now employs 31 people. Its adjusted growth revenues have increased by 20% each year since 2004, when it focused on the energy and sustainability markets. The firm is now recognized as the nation's leading marketing communications firm focused in the energy and environmental space. And tonight's winner is Management Solutions, LLC. With the mission of assisting their clients to deliver projects on time, on budget, every time, Management Solutions has supported thousands of projects worth over $5 billion since 2002. Currently, the company provides project-related services including cost estimating, claims management, business process development, value engineering, training, and IT services to approximately 50 clients. Revenues are expected to continue to grow as the company's client base and services offered continues to expand. Major new clients include TVA and the University of Tennessee, and it is easy to understand why the U.S. Small Business Administration honored this company in 2011 as National Subcontractor of the Year. Here to accept the award now, Misty Mays, President and CEO.
Thank you for this award tonight. I want to thank the Chamber for putting this on, of course, BB&T for sponsoring, and LBMC for sponsoring this award. Robin touched on what a business-friendly community it is, and it truly is. I mean, what an opportunity I had, being a product of Farragut High School and then graduating from the engineering department at the University of Tennessee. It was a pleasure and an honor to be able to start a business in this community. And when I started that, well, before I say that, let me just say, I want to recognize also the other companies that were in this category, and especially give a shout out to Cannon & Cannon, who are personal friends of ours and great company and great owners. But when I started this business, it was a real leap of faith for my husband and I had to quit my job, and we had my previous job, and we had no customers and no employees. And so with God's blessing and guidance, we were able to, it's been a real journey the past 10 plus years. Our customers have now become friends, and our employees have become family. So it's been a real journey to be on. We also, in our company, just have a culture of, we believe that you leave the community better than when you came to it. And so we've really tried to do that, and we facilitate that throughout our organization. Our employees step up to that and represent that. So it's a real honor tonight to accept this on behalf of our company, and thank you for the recognition.
The Business Excellence Awards are presented to companies headquartered here in East Tennessee or to companies that have a significant presence here. These winners have shown remarkable profitability, growth, and sustainability and stability. There will be 2 winners in this category, one for companies with 51 to 200 employees and another for companies with more than 200 employees. Joe Prestigiacomo, who I've been told I can call Joe P., will be joining me now to present the Mid-Size Business Excellence Award. I hope I did not mess that up too much, Joe P. Past winners of this award are Molecular Pathology Laboratory Network, Merit Construction, Prestige Cleaners, Analysis and Measurement Systems, Pershing, Yoakley and Associates, and Consolidated Products. The finalists for the 2013 Mid-Size Business Excellence Award are AquaChem Incorporated. Founded in 1929, AquaChem has 165 employees located at the Forks of the River Business Park facility, and additional 28 employees stationed globally. The company is a leader in providing innovative and comprehensive water solutions for the military, pharmaceutical, offshore oil and gas, bottled water, commercial marine, and micro-utilities markets. Our next finalist, Harper Auto Square. Tom Harper opened his first dealership in 1981 with the Porsche, Audi, and Jaguar brands and around a dozen employees. Today, Harper Auto Square employs 161 people and offers a total of 6 brands: Porsche, Audi, Jaguar, Volkswagen, Infiniti, and Acura, and a Fiat dealership is currently under construction and slated to open this year. Despite the recent economic downturn, Harper proudly avoided any layoffs amongst its staff, and the dealership are stronger for it. Most recently, recording back-to-back record sales years. Our third finalist, Claris Networks. Claris Networks began in 1998 as a startup company that helped businesses repair computers. Initially operating as Rotifer Moss Technologies until 2008, it is now one of the largest, fastest growing, and highly decorated providers of information technology and cloud computing services in the world. Claris' workforce has quadrupled since its launch, now employing 76 staff members locally in a facility located off Lotus Drive. Since 2008, the company's revenue has grown by over 150%. And the 2013 Business Excellence Award for mid-sized businesses goes to AquaChem. This is the second Pinnacle Award for AquaChem in 2 years. The company won the Innovator Award last year. AquaChem provides large-scale water purification solutions for markets that include cruise ships, offshore oil rigs, and deployed military. The company is enjoying continued growth. It expanded its reach to Brazil in 2012, supplying water treatment equipment to the country's shipbuilding industry there. AquaChem has seen a 34% revenue increase over the last 5 years and is exceptionally proud of its aftermarket parts distribution network, which saw a 31% revenue increase just last year. Here to accept the award, David Ginsterblum, the President and CEO.
Thank you, Robin. It's always a pleasure to come here. Number one, there's a lot of thank yous go to a lot of people. Obviously, it starts with the people. We're 294 strong now. And quite frankly, we're striving to be in the large business category as soon as possible. So that's a high-class problem, or I should say opportunity. Besides our internal people, there's a lot of people in this room I want to thank too. A lot of CEOs and CFOs that have spent time with myself over the course of the last couple of years. I'd like to thank Mitchell Steenrod for his efforts. Mike Strickland, spent a lot of time with him as a past president. And quite frankly, there's a lot of you, and Roger, I appreciate some of the time I've spent with you as well. And I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of other people in this room. Some of the past winners I've also spent time with. So from that vantage point, it's really a team effort for us to be able to accept this award. You know, it's great to see a room of this magnitude with this type of companies, and quite frankly, to be in this East Tennessee community. You know, I appreciate it, I embrace it, and I thank all of you for being here as well. So thank you again.
Coming now to present the Large Business Excellence Award on behalf of its sponsor, Cherokee Distributing, is Mike Edwards, CEO of the Knoxville Chamber. Once again, the award is for companies with more than 200 employees. Past winners of this award are Scripps Networks Interactive, Pilot Flying J, Bandit Lights, Cherokee Distributing, Oak Ridge National Laboratory, and Cellular Cells. The 2013 finalists for the Large Business Excellence Award are 21st Mortgage Corporation. Founded in 1995, this company started with 3 shareholders and 1 employee and has now grown to 607 team members. In 2003, it became a Berkshire Hathaway company after being bought by Clayton Homes, and with that backing, now ranks as the largest provider of financing for manufactured home buyers. The number of mortgages the company owns or services has gone from 0 at its inception to 173,600 today. Early this year, Berkshire Hathaway selected 21st Mortgage to service almost $3 billion of residential mortgage loans, which Berkshire acquired from the bankrupt Rescab Finance. Our second finalist, Caris Healthcare LP, a statewide for-profit hospice company started 10 years ago by Norman McRae. Caris has seen quick and significant growth with 500 employees and 4,000% revenue growth since its first year of business. McRae started the company on the belief that hospice services could be better than what was being offered at the time. Caris delivers care to people with life-limiting illnesses and their families through a professional team of healthcare workers, which include a nurse on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our third finalist, U.S. Cellular. Celebrating 27 years here in Knoxville, U.S. Cellular is the region's largest telecommunications employer with more than 850 employees. In 1999, the company opened a 97,000 square foot customer care center and national data center off of Dutchtown Road in West Knoxville. U.S. Cellular has experienced 100 quarters of accelerating sales performance and 25 years of steady growth. Named a 2011 and 2012 customer service champion by J.D. Power and Associates and one of Forbes magazine's 2010 most trustworthy companies, U.S. Cellular maintains one of the industry's highest levels of customer satisfaction. And tonight's winner is Caris Healthcare. Caris, which is the Greek word for grace, is an $81 million hospice provider and is on pace to increase revenues of $100 million by 2016. The company has grown from 1 office to 24 branches, serving 93 counties in Tennessee. The company has become the #1 hospice by market share in Tennessee by meeting and exceeding the key requirements of its 2 customer groups, the patient and the referral services. The company has also focused on underserved rural markets to help establish it as the market leader. To date, Caris has served 24,314 patients and their families throughout the state. And here to accept the award is Mr. Norman McRae, CEO of Caris Healthcare.
Thank you, Knoxville Chamber. Thank you, BB&T. On behalf of more than 500 employees, 250 volunteers, about 50 physicians, about 20 nurse practitioners, I'd like to thank the Knoxville Chamber for this honor tonight. I'd also like to thank Jim Clayton, who serves on the Caris Board of Directors, for nominating us. With the celebration of our 10-year anniversary this year, this award only adds to the privilege of having served over 25,000 patients across Tennessee, South Carolina, and Southwest Virginia since 2003. When a terminally ill patient is admitted to Caris, one of the first questions we ask is, what do I need to know about you to provide excellent care? Sometimes it's as simple as bringing a candy bar or a milkshake every time a visit is made by Caris staff. Other times, it might be tracking down an estranged loved one before the patient dies. When I think of the 3 most important things at Caris, I think of the hard-working team of people I work with. And I'm happy to have 2 tables of our leadership team here tonight with us. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to start and grow a business in a nurturing community like Knoxville. When we started 10 years ago, I would have never dreamed that I would be on a list that included names like Pilot and Scripps and U.S. Cellular and the others, or included in a category with the 5 companies that we have been included with tonight. And finally, I'd like to thank my family, my wife, Linda Judge McCrae, who didn't panic when I left my job to start Caris, so 10 years ago. So thank you, Linda.
Now, before we move on to the individual awards, the Chamber Board of Directors felt it was very important during an evening of celebrating business and business people that we just take a brief moment to recognize young professionals who may not be at risk in their businesses, but are making a significant impact on both the companies they work for and, of course, our community. The Greater Knoxville Business Journal launched the 40 Under 40 Awards 4 years ago, and it is only fitting that we recognize these individuals as well. They are the future leaders of our business community, and you will find a list of this year's honorees on page 9 in your program. But I would like to ask any current or past 40 Under 40 honorees to stand up so we can recognize you and say congratulations. It takes strong leaders
to make a business successful. These strong leaders make significant contributions to our community. The Young Entrepreneur Award and the James A. Haslam II Chairman's Leadership Award honor these outstanding individuals. The Young Entrepreneur Award recognizes the next generation of great business leaders. Tom Rogers from Oak Ridge National Laboratory, the sponsor of this award, will join me on the stage to present this award. And this award honors a professional who is 40 or younger, who is on track to be one of tomorrow's top business and community leaders. The winner will have started or be at risk in ownership of his or her business. Past winners are John Tolsma, Jimmy Rodefer, Chuck Witkowski, Chris Van Beek, Sean Christman, Sarah Hedstrom, Brian Winter, and Parker Frost. And the finalists for the 2013 Young Entrepreneur Award are John Sharp. In 2002, John Sharp founded the Accounting Resource Group to focus on providing professional recruiting and staffing services for accounting and administrative positions. Following significant growth, Sharp added ARG Executive Search in 2010 and Southeastern Technology Consultants and Staff Source in 2011. He now employs 17 staff members who have staffed over 370 positions from offices in Knoxville, Chattanooga, and Nashville. Paul Sponcia, a well-known name in IT circles in Knoxville. Paul Sponcia joined CSK Technologies in 2010 as the Chief Executive Officer and changed the name to the IT Company. He also brought a plan to acquire small, talented IT companies into a single service entity, while also adding a data center to the client service inventory. In 2011, Paul led the acquisition of Digital Crossing Networks, the region's premier data center. In 2012, the IT company also acquired 3 small but exceptional IT companies, and the result was a quadrupling in revenues over the company's 2010 financials. Matthew Tunstall, a 2011 graduate of the University of Tennessee. It only took Matthew less than 2 years to grow his company. Stall Talk into the largest outdoor advertising company specializing in advertising on portable restrooms in the world. Stall Talk engages customers by transforming rows of portable restrooms into giant mural-style advertisements at the largest outdoor concerts, festivals, marathons, triathlons, and sporting events in the world. Matt now employs 14 people in offices located in 3 different cities, and it's growing. Here's what a colleague has to say about tonight's winner.
I met Matt through East Tennessee Regional Accelerator Coalition. I was a board member there, and we were interviewing prospective companies for inclusion in our program. Matt came in as a prospect, never met him before and everything, and I thought he was kind of a brash young, full of piss and vinegar is what I used to describe him. And but as I got to hear him and kind of learn a little bit about his story and see what his business opportunity was, and we got to know each other a little bit better, started confiding in each other about ways to really grow his business. We kind of meshed as friends and became, not a traditional mentor-advisor relationship, but more friends. And I've stayed with him and helped him throughout the process. Well, the biggest one by far, the biggest characteristic he has is his salesmanship. And again, I've seen lots of people, great ideas and all that, but they have a hard time expressing that idea out to the public, either to a potential customer or investor or whatever. Matt is not shy, and Matt is not short of that quality. And I think salesmanship is a key quality he has. Not only is he very bright, he understands exactly what he's trying to do. I wouldn't call him a genius. I don't want his head to get too big. But Matt definitely has a lot of marketing skills, but the salesmanship in him takes him to the next level. Matt, I know it's been a long road, and you still have a long ways to go. I've really enjoyed working with you, and I think that I see nothing but a bright future for you. I'm very proud to be associated with you, and I congratulate you on this award.
Here is Matthew Tunstall, founder and CEO of Stall Talk. With a catchy "Go Where People Go" tagline, gotta love that. Matthew has taken the advertising world by storm. He has established multi-year exclusive advertising contracts with over 20% of the entire U.S. portable restroom rental industry, consisting of more than 300,000 portable restrooms that supply all outdoor event services in 84 markets across 27 states. The company currently has offices in Knoxville, Chicago, and Los Angeles, and works with the University of Tennessee Athletics Department, IMG College, the Tennessee Titans, NASCAR, the NFL, MLB, MLS, ESPN's Disney's Wide World of Sports Complex, Disneyland, the City of Chicago, and AC Entertainment. This is quite a client list, no doubt about it. Matt has won several entrepreneurial awards, including receiving a platinum ranking by Governor Bill Haslam's East Tennessee Regional Accelerator Coalition. Congratulations, Matthew.
Holy crap! I had to. Sorry. Man, 21 months. 21 months. I can only thank God. I mean, if you look as far as you can go, I heard a quote that really affected me, and it was, if you look as far as you can see, and you go there, you can see further. I don't remember who said it, but it really impacted me, and I just want to thank God, because that's all I was doing, is going as far as I could see. I never saw that I would be the first. I never saw that it would all happen like this, but I mean, God has blessed me with such an amazing family. People, you have no idea. I think that the family that you dream of is the family that I experience on a day-to-day basis. Whether they meant to or didn't mean to, their work ethic and their unconditional love shaped me beyond all mistakes that I've ever made in my life. And I owe them everything from their example. My sister to be included, which I'll get to in a second. I want to thank my partners. Man, Butch Hawkins, 5-Star Portables, first person to ever take me on. We developed this from nothing. And God bless that man. We have over 20 partners around the United States now. And Jeff Gotcher, don't hate me. It's G-O-T. Thank you for being able to support the Knoxville market as I leave and continue to grow our network and our client base. I couldn't do it without you. Like, we've never lost a client. We've never lost a customer. In 2 years, every customer that we've ever had has come back to us and bought 50% more year over year. That hasn't happened since the birth of television and advertising. People pay us 8 months in advance to keep their spots on University of Tennessee campus. I want to thank my creative team. They are the art brushes behind my ideas. I'm a terrible painter and I'm a terrible artist, but I have ideas and these people shape them and make them graphical representations of them so that I can pitch them. I want to thank ADS Phoenix and Deb Sokovic and Nurilla Marketing. And I want to thank the University of Tennessee, Chris Fuller, the Associate Athletic Director over External Operations, him, Steve Early at Bull Network. Thank you for the opportunity to leverage Knoxville to become something greater, because Knoxville hosts something that I think is under-realized, and that is the 3rd largest football stadium in the United States of America. Give it hands up. When you start at the top, everybody at the bottom looks a lot smaller. And they feel it. I want to thank everybody at the Knoxville Chamber. Doug Minter, where are you? Please stand up. Doug, that's you in the back? Doug Minter found me literally walking around the city of Knoxville with an 18 by 24 inch poster trying to get it inside people's bathrooms, and it was called Stall Talk. Doug put me in his program, the Propel Business Mentorship Program, which you saw an ad for tonight. And let me tell you, this man is a godsend for entrepreneurs like myself. I can't express more deeply what he's doing that needs to be it really needs to be highlighted, because what he's doing is he's taking people like me, people wandering around the streets with great ideas, and he's partnering them with the greatest businesses in Knoxville to spark economic development. And he put me on the right path, and Chuck West, who you heard from tonight, who almost put me to tears, which I'll probably cry later, I'm not even gonna lie. These people are the ones who are responsible for this. It was all as far as I could see. It was never a grand scheme. Thank you, Mark Field. Thank you, Bruce Hayes at Small Business Development Center, for all of the knowledge that you've been able to give me as I've been able to take it outside of Knoxville. I want to thank Technology 2020, Sean Carson, Todd Fisher, John Morris. You guys have been part of those building blocks, allowing me to build credibility so that when I leave, I have a track record. And I really appreciate that. Entrepreneurs in Knoxville, Leah Knight and Jonathan Patrick, also in the same category in caliber of people. Finally, I want to thank and I want to ask your support of our local film community. I want you to raise your hand if you've ever seen our promotional video at University of Tennessee. Raise your hand. Hi. How do you explain what we do without that video? You can't. You cannot tell. If I told you I wrap porta potties, half of you probably right now are thinking that I put posters on the top of them. It's not the case. We're creating artwork. We're creating murals and huge 48-foot billboards. It would not be possible without Luke Dye. Luke Dye, you're an incredible human being. You're an incredible editor. Thank you so much for contributing. I literally started this company with $100 in my pocket serving tables at Peerless. I didn't have money to pay for a video. He literally contributed that. My sister, the same. My sister was the actress giving the interviews. Thank you, Kristen. You're incredible. You're going huge places. They're actually being showcased, their films privately. Their private films going to be at the GI Showcase in Washington, D.C. next week. So please give a round of applause to our creative community. we're blessed. Jacob Boyd, Michael Samstag at Knoxville Films. And finally, this award goes out to everyone who was not able to see brands on porta potties. But more or less, this award goes out to everyone who could see their brand at University of Tennessee.
Tonight's final category is the James A. Haslam II Chairman's Leadership Award, sponsored by Prestige Cleaners. Eddie Manis, owner of Prestige Cleaners, is going to join me on the stage to present this award. Past awardees are James A. Haslam II, Rodney Lawler, Bill Sansom, Pete DeBusk, Mike Campbell, Sam Furrow, Jim Clayton, and Larry Martin. The James A. Haslam II Chairman's Leadership Award is presented to a longtime business leader who exhibits strength and character, resolve, commitment to the community, and exemplary success in business. Tonight's honoree journeyed to Knoxville from his native Beirut, Lebanon in 1977 to attend the University of Tennessee. Following his graduation with an engineering degree, he partnered with Maurice Malia, a classmate at UT, to open Denark, a firm that specialized in design engineering and architecture. Eventually, the two sold the architecture portion of the business. Malia moved on to open his own engineering firm, and Denark Construction was born. Today, Denark is a full-service general contractor, design builder, and construction manager that has executed on over $500 million in public, institutional, commercial, and industrial contracts. Known as much for his sense of community as his work ethic, tonight's honoree has been heavily engaged with various organizations in Knoxville, including serving on boards for the Knoxville Symphony Orchestra, the Knoxville Museum of Art, the United Way of Greater Knoxville, the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club, and the Baptist Health System Foundation. He has presided over the boards for the Knoxville Chamber, the Knoxville Opera Company, Jobs Now, and the Knoxville Community Development Corporation. Please direct your attention to the video screens to hear from Governor Haslam about tonight's James A. Haslam II Chairman's Leadership Award honoree.
Congratulations, Raja. You are so deserving of this award. And Chrissy, and my only regret is that we can't be there tonight to congratulate you and Michelle in person. You know, I think you're deserving of this for several reasons. First of all, your business has literally modeled out what it looks like for somebody to start from scratch and build it into a business that impacts not just our community, but across the country. And we're proud that your business calls Knoxville home. Secondly, you're somebody that literally has become one of the pillars of our community. I can think of very few good things that have happened in Knoxville that you haven't been involved in. And I can think of even fewer things that I've asked you to do to help on that you haven't not only said yes, but then you've poured your commitment to excellence into it. I think the third thing is I know Chrissy and I appreciate you and Michelle as friends. And I'm grateful for everything you've done to help us. And finally, the way you model out being a great husband to Michelle and then a father to Omar and Nadeem, and as they grow their own careers here. So on behalf of all of us in the state of Tennessee, congratulations. You're richly deserving of this award, and like I said, I'm grateful for everything that you and Michelle, who by the way is my favorite Gibran, have done for Knoxville. Congratulations.
And the 2013 James A. Haslam II Chairman's Leadership Award honoree is Raja Gibran.
Thank you very much. It's with a lot of humility and a lot of pride that I thank the Chamber, BB&T,
and everyone for this award. If Michelle was Bill's favorite Gibran, he should have nominated her. Now, since it's already very late, 10 o'clock, I'm not gonna give you a long speech. I know that my journey to here, whether when I first started from Beirut or at UT, it took a lot of people that helped me along the way. I have a lot of mentors that I can thank. They know each other. I have a great wife, a great family, great sons. In fact, Jim Clayton, where are you? With the people that won tonight, we can have a board meeting. We can have a board meeting tonight. Thank you, Jim, for all you do. Now, I'm especially proud and especially honored to receive such an award named after Jim Haslam, who, in my opinion, is the epitome of integrity, community service, and an unbelievable businessman. Thank you very much.
And congratulations once again. I would like at this time now to ask for Kingston Mayor Troy Beats, representing the Toast sponsor Energy Solutions, to join me on the stage to deliver tonight's Toast to Excellence. We'd also like at this time to have all of tonight's winners to come up on the stage for this toast. Please leave your awards at the table, but grab a glass of champagne, a glass of tea, whatever you like, water from the servers, and come on up and join us on the stage right here. And I'm going to turn it over now to Mayor Beats.
Can y'all hear me? Can you understand me? I'd just like to take a minute to say that Energy Solutions has been a member of my community for over 25 years. And there's never been a better example of how a business could be a community partner than Energy Solutions has been to the city of Kingston. And they've honored me tonight by letting me present the toast of excellence to tonight's winners. Group. I'm privileged to be able to lead a toast recognizing all the great business people in this room, but especially the 9 folks up here on the stage with us this evening. The word excellence is defined as the quality of being excellent, the state of possessing good qualities in an eminent degree of exalted merit and superiority in virtue. The award winners who now share the stage with us are diverse in purpose, but share at least one common trait. They have been recognized by their peers for achieving excellence. So let's all raise our glasses to tonight's winners and toast to excellence. Hear, hear. Congratulations to all of tonight's winners, and thank you for all that all the businesses does to all of our communities, whether they be small or large. Thank you from me.
Mayor Beats, thank you so much, and once again, congratulations to our honorees tonight. You all can return to your tables, and I know we'll be celebrating lots as the night goes on, but while you're leaving the stage, I do want to direct your attention to the tables flanking the stairs at the front of the stage. As the evening has progressed, a framed commemorative cover of the Greater Knoxville Journal has been revealed, and these are gifts for each of our tonight's at the conclusion of the event. Also, as everyone exits this evening, make sure to grab your copy of the brand new edition of the Greater Knoxville Business Journal. It is hot off the presses, so get your hands on it, and there's a story highlighting each of tonight's winners in the Chamber's newsletter, Commerce, which is located, as always, on the last 12 pages of that publication, so check it out for sure. Now, before we end the program, please join me in giving one last round of applause to tonight's winners. They so deserve it. So fortunate to have them in our community. And I would certainly be remiss if I didn't once again acknowledge the sponsors who made tonight possible. BB&T Energy Solutions, Provision Center for Proton Therapy, the Greater Knoxville Journal, News Talk 98.7, Bluegill Creative, Bandit Lights, and Sound Ventures. And our award sponsors this evening, Aquachem, Covenant Health, LBMC, Cherokee Distributing, Pershing Yoakley and Associates, Prestige Cleaners, Publix, and UT Battelle. Once again, thank you so much for your generosity. And as we go tonight, I hope that you will reflect on these inspiring stories of the 2013 Pinnacle Business Award finalists and the winners. And as you go through the next year, I hope you're going to pause and just occasionally celebrate the business and to celebrate your contribution in this community. You all do fantastic work to make business in this community vibrant. So thank you. And with all of your work, we are going to make Knoxville America's best business address. No doubt about it. And for those who participated in the silent auction, can't forget this, the winners are listed on a board outside of the ballroom. If you are a winner, make sure to stop at the checkout table on the concourse to claim your package. This concludes our awards program. We thank you once again for being with us. Have a great night.
Thank you.